Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening. I greet you according to your time and location, wherever you are. Without wasting time, straight to the point. The thing I'm going to discuss today is what concerns you and I as a human being here on earth, our living, whether to live or to die. And it is you and I that will determine that, not any other person. Okay. I want to discuss about the new world order. There is ongoing propaganda now for the new world orders. The new world order, that is what they call it, whereby it is not going to be the Western world, dictating alone. So I don't know how this thing is going to play on in the future, but I think it's a matter that you and I will discuss and we begin to educate our people. Africa is the second largest continent on earth. So Africa is supposed to wake up by now and begin to think on how they will stand on their own. And the people that are ruling now is Europe, Asia, and America. In Asia, you have China there, and you have Russia there. Russia is still part of Asia, but they are still in Europe. Okay? In Europe, you have Britain, you have France, you have Germany, and so on and so forth. Then you go to America, North America, you have USA and some others. But in Africa, none. When you talk of G7, none. G8, none. So where is our stand? Okay, let's talk about weapon. Okay, when you talk about a weapon for war, Africa is nothing to write home about. The whole continent, they have nuclear weapon. I am not soliciting for that, but they have weapons. Even the Nigerian, that's called so-called giant of Africa now, if you look at their military personnel, it's not up to 20,000. If it is even up to 10,000, imagine how 10,000 is going to withstand China, for example, that have almost 1 million. So this is the time for us to think about how we can stand on our own. Yes, economically, politically, physically, we need to stand on our own. This is not the time of playing a boy to everybody. Okay, the new order right now is where China and Russia is be the head of the new world order. There are so many countries now involving, even in Africa now. South Africa is number one now. So my point I'm trying to raise here is that before joining these people, you need to sit down, analyze the present, the past, the present, and the future. How it's going to benefit you, where it's going to land. It's good now. They are playing good boys. I mean, Russia and China, they are playing good boys because they want to win Africa. Now, Africa is not significant. Before, it's not important for them. Only the resources. But why is now everybody eyes, all strategies now is towards Africa? Because Africa is beginning to wake up. There are potential, the heavy potential, human potential, and natural potential, natural resources. If you go to US and go to other nations, if you talk of astronaut, you must find African man there. You must find a Nigerian man there. You must find a Ghanaian man there. South Africa. You must find African man there. If you go to US, go to Europe, where they are doing great things, you will find African man there. But why is Africa backward in all of this? This is why I call it come back home. Let you and I reason. See the war they want to initiate between ECOWAS. It's not even ECOWAS, between Nigeria and Niger, not ECOWAS. Because They are forcing Tinubu. Tinubu now is saying that I am under pressure to go to war. Who is pressurizing you to go to war? The whole Nigerians, they are against the war. Nobody is supporting you. The Senate, all of them vote you. Nobody voted for you. Say you must go war. Nobody wants you to go war. So who is pressurizing you? So we know that it is France that is pressurizing Tinubu, not Nigeria, to go to war. And they are using America. They are using Britain. Because these are allies. They are allies. They are aligned together. So they fight for common interests. This one fight for the interests of the other one fight, but they don't fight for the interests of Africa. So that is the reason why I'm making this video. Let Africa wake up. You want to join the BRICS. They call it BRICS. You have Russia there. You have China there. I want to tell you, China would have been the best option. Russia would have been the best option. But look at their history. China, they don't have human rights. You know, their democracy is not the kind of democracy anyone should think about. Oppression. If you kick against the president, they come after you, they kill you. They don't have human rights. Go to Russia, the same thing. In fact, Magna, as everybody know, is the chief of Magna Group. Recently, he had a plane crash. The guy is dead, but it has not been confirmed. Who is doing that? It's Russia. It's Putin. Because Magna wanted to stage Putin. Putin have to pay $1 billion to them, to Magna and his group. They are the one fighting here and there. So they paid. So because he rebelled against Putin, Putin now find a way, because Putin know that these people, they can remove him. He now find a way to settle with them. And he paid them $1 billion. I am getting my source. Where I'm getting my source is genuine. I don't come here, they will tell you social media. I don't come here to lie. Putin paid them $1 billion. And that is why you see, they went to Belarus. So now they are in Africa, they are in everywhere now, fighting for Putin. But because he rebelled against Putin, I know that plane crash was planned by Putin. Because nobody rebel against him and go free. Anybody that go against his own way, anybody that speak evil against him, anybody that contradict his own idea, he always kill them. Go and watch out. So that is why I'm telling you, if Putin can do that one to his own people, think about yourself. Putin wanted to take Ukraine, wanted to take what they call it, Poland, wanted to take Sweden, and one other country again. He called them former Soviet Union territory. You know the war now that is going on. Putin said he don't want to go war with Ukraine, but it was sending troops and sending ammunition to them. People were already speculating that he will go for war. Why are you sending war? He said he will not go to war. But what happened? Look at Georgia. Look at what they call it, Bosnia Herzegovina, on that side. I'm forgetting the name. How many times he has gone there to make war? So it's no go area. But having said that, the Western world has not done any good to us. So that is why we sit down, analyze, then plan for your own stand. Stand on your feet, Africa. Africa leader, I beg you, stand on your own feet. Let everybody work together to make sure that we stand on our own. We cannot be boy to everybody every time. We want to stand on our own. Talk of human resources. We have one of the best resources in the world. So they are coming in form of maybe they want to help. Who are you helping? We are the one helping you. You are stealing our resources. You are stealing our oil. You are stealing our money. You are stealing everything. See, if these people really want to fight corruption, it's easy for them to fight. If they want to fight insurgency and terrorism, it's easy for them to fight in Africa. But because they are making gain out of it, so they are just playing hanky-panky game. It is right time for us to wake up as a people. Whether you are in America, whether you are in Asia, whether in Europe, in Africa, as far as your skin reflects Africa, you are an African origin. Look at when somebody does something good. For example, Mbappe is doing well now. They will say, Mbappe is from France. He's a France guy. They will not tell you anything more than that. But let him do something wrong. They will not trace his roots. He's holding a France passport, but he's an African descent. They either use that language or they will say an African origin. They will use that one. That is to tell you these people, they know what they are doing. So we should know what we are doing too. The green revolution they are talking about. Do you know how many millions of kilometers from here to space? We are talking about the moon. When you hear about space, we are talking about the moon. We are talking about Jupiter and the rest of them. I don't want to go into that detail now. Going to space alone, 196, that is 93 million miles away from the Earth. To launch one space aircraft, you know how many millions of gases is given out. And that is how it will be till it gets to where it's going. And when it's coming back, it's the same. Look at when they are launching it. Look at everywhere how it looks like. We look at Concorde plane. That is how many thousands of kilometers away from how many thousands of meters away from the Earth, from the surface. Look at all the planes. Look at the ammunition the bomb they are producing. Look at all the things they are doing. Nuclear weapon, all of them. Are these not a global warming? No, they don't count it as global warming. They tell you that your father in the village, your grandpa, your grandmom that is roasting corn with firewood, that smoke there is the one causing global warming. They tell you the car you buy, that car you bought, the smoke there is the one causing global warming. These people, they know what they are doing. We should play our card according to our own, not according to them. Democracy that everybody is talking about, democracy now. Democracy is working for them, but is it working for us as a people? It has brought ethnicity, tribalism, destruction, hatred, and all of that. It's not working for us. It's not working for us. Yes, and that is why I said democracy has to be redefined by Africa, their own way. What worked for France might not work for Nigeria. What worked for Britain might not work for South Africa. What worked for America might not work for Ghana. So Africa as a whole should come as one. So let them redefine democracy that will work for them. Before the advent of the white men, at least we were more than organized. We were more than organized. Every territory we were protected. Everybody on his own. There was no agitation. I want to be free. I want to do this. I want to do that. Do you know who is orchestrating all these things? It's the Western world. If you refuse to dance to their tune, they will just push one rebel to there. They will give that rebel money. They will promise him so many things. Then that is how Nigeria was. If you listen to the history of Nigeria, you will see how Nigeria was colonized. They were not able to penetrate Benin Kingdom. When you have Benin Kingdom, Ashanti Kingdom, Oyo Kingdom in Ghana, Ashanti Kingdom, and the rest of them, or many kingdoms in Africa. There are some kingdoms they were not able to, but they use their own brother, that is our black brother, they use it and they penetrate. And at the tail end, who benefited? None of us benefit because everybody became victim. So they are coming, they are giving you money, peanut out of what they are stealing, and you are dancing to their tune. At the end of it, you are the one that will suffer it. Because that peanut they give to you will not last forever, will not free your people, will not free your family, will not free your descendant, will not free your generation to come. Your generation yet to come will be in perpetual pain. So that is why I'm making this video. Please, when you see this video, share it. It's not a money-making video. It's a video that will liberate Africa, that will liberate you and I. Let us come together. What I don't know, you teach me. What I know, I teach you. So we will now form a strong, reliable African continent that we can call our own. God bless you. As you listen to me, as you watch my video, God will continue to bless you. Share it. Let it go viral, please. God bless you. So another thing I want to talk about. Even if they want to borrow you money, okay, they will borrow you money and they will give you condition. You will do this, you will devalue your currency. Now you are giving me 10,000. And before you give me that 10,000, you say, if I'm paying back, maybe I will pay that 10,000 back, or I pay 12,000 back, or I pay 15,000 back because of the interest. Then you ask me to devalue my currency. I will devalue my currency become worthless. By the time I'm paying you that 10,000 back, the interest alone will be about 50,000. Who is losing? This is what they are doing to us. Because the value of the naira, the value of the currency will fall. Why can't you give? If a bank want to give a credit, they will say bring collateral to be able to know that you will pay. If you cannot pay, we will take that your collateral. Or they will tell you bring shorty. If you cannot pay, we hold your shorty responsible. What does currency, the valuation of currency, have to do with the money they want to borrow you? What does the economy have to do with the money they want to? If you destroy my economy, how am I able to pay? Because that is the way they will come after your resources. So, but our leaders, because of selfishness, because of ignorance, because of illiteracy, because of hatred, because of one thing or tribal hatred, tribalism, they will go for it. They forgot that when you throw stone to the in the market, it can meet anybody. When you carry python to your house, anybody can be a victim. God bless you. I should share my video.